Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my spring makeup look. So this is the makeup look that I have been wearing recently, and it involves matte eyes and glowy skin. So if you want to see the makeup, please keep on watching. First and foremost, we need SPF. SPF is the key to protecting your skin, and for that I've already applied my primer slash moisturizer slash SPF, and this one is the Max Factor Face Infinity All Day Primer. So it has SPF 20. For my base today, I'm actually going to use the Smashbox Camera Ready BB water with, again, SPF 30 because I love my SPF, and my MAC Pro Longwear concealer. I want the base to be very lightweight but look glowy at the same time. So with the concealer, I'm going to focus that on the areas of my face where I have scarring. So around this here, my chin area, and that forehead. And also I will use the same concealer to conceal my under eyes. To blend all that, I'm just going to use this sort of angled buffer brush. Now that the scarring and the under eyes is covered, I'm going to use this Smashbox BB water. And I've had this for ages, but I don't really use it because back then I had really bad skin. But now that my skin is behaving, I can go back to using this primer. I mean BB cream. So it just evens out my skin tone. It doesn't cover that much, but creates a even canvas. I also like to use a brush in applying this BB water because I feel like it adds more coverage as opposed to a sponge. And now that my face is done, I am going to powder my under eye with the Airspun loose powder, and also the areas where I tend to get real oily. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to use this Mecca Blur Veil Powder Foundation in a Sedona Lace Kabuki brush to add more coverage. To brighten up my under eye and to kind of bronze a little bit, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I've already hit pan on this banana shade right here because it's just amazing. And to bronze, I like using this Eco Tools fan brush. Just kind of dab it a little bit and then bronze my face. I don't really do much, and then for underneath I'll clean it up a bit with that yellow shade. For blush, I am going to use this Silky Touch blush from Essence in the shade Natural BB, and this is just like a muted rosy shade, and this is very pigmented, so I'll just dab. To highlight, I'm going to use the Mecca Skin Halo Diamond Dust in Solid Gold. And I love this highlight because it looks intense, but it's very natural and bronzy. For eyes, it's very simple on the eyes. I mainly use transition shades and a little bit of like a yellow powder to clean up the mess. So for this, I am going to use this L'Oreal palette Nude in the shade Rose or Rosé, and I like using this shade right here as my transition slash overall lid color. I like to use that in a fluffy brush. And it just adds like a nice pinky, mauvey transition shade. To darken that a little bit, I'm going to use this shade right here, this one, just on the outer corner with a dense brush. I don't want it to be too much. For lower lashes, I'm going to use the transition shade, which for the lid, I am going to use this banana shade in the Wet n Wild contouring palette on a flat shader brush and kind of just brighten the lid with that. And for inner corner highlight, I'm going back to the highlight we used before, which is the Diamond Dust in solid gold. And just pop that there. And I will just curl my lashes, tight line, and apply some mascara, and then we'll be back to do the brows. So I just applied a really thin coat of mascara and tight line my lower lash line with a Nude pencil from NARS. And this is basically my whole makeup look. And for the brows, since my brows is quite dark and nicely shaped, I'm only just going to fill it in with this brow tint from Australis, just to give it a little bit more depth. Here is my final look. I quite like my brows to be a little bit more on the natural side. Since it's for spring, we wanted to look very light, glowy. And for the lips, now every springtime this is my problem. Out of all the parts of my body, my lips is always the one that gets really chapped, dry and sunburned. I don't really wear lip products in summertime. I mainly focus on hydrating my lips. So I go back and forth between the Lucas Purple Ointment and the Nivea Lip Butter. And this one's in Raspberry Rose. So I think I'm going to use this today. I don't even think this leaves a tint, but it hydrates my lips. And it gives like a natural gloss. Last step on this makeup is to set my face with the Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray, just to get rid of like the powdery cakey finish. And pat it with a puff. And here is my final look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more updates, and I will catch you on my next video. Bye!